Don't think there will be. They've made it so that you can now use
Hello there, and welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Press and hold the swing input button to start your power meter's cursor on its way. Release the button. Good job on that one. After setting your power, that swing plane meter is going to start moving counterclockwise. Press the swing input button to stop the swing plane meter at the very top of that circle. That's going to give you a perfect swing plane. If you stop the swing plane meter too early, you'll push your shot, and that's going to send the ball offline in the direction your golfer is facing. If you stop the swing plane meter too late, you'll pull the shot, and that's going to send the ball in the opposite direction your golfer is facing. As you stray further and further from perfect, your shot's going to go further and further offline. So be very careful.
I don't like these fucking controls. I'm going to change to the other one.
Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
Oh, we got given a golf fucking shit. Okay. Change my goddamn fucking control scheme. That's all I want to do. Change the control scheme. There we go, thanks. Controls. Change the swing foot. Training now. Let's see if let's try it like this now. That's a lot easier. There. I said that's a lot easier. And the stupid 3-click shit. Far more nicer than the other one. Let's try a swing collaboration. Take 10 full swings. fine. Don't know how you skip shit. Right, let's try actual play golf. I don't want to do that. I want to get out of this bullshit. Where should I start my school? I'm going to start from the school. Don't know what my name is. I'm going to turn it all to normal. Crazy.
Two-K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only. That's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
This is an exciting one, Rich. Let's get into the action. Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the first.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Okay,
Oh,
steady now.
just missed it.
This is a par putt.
I missed it again. Not my day.
Starting the round above par today.
Just the thing they didn't want to have happen. An opening bogey. Hopefully that does not set the tone for the rest of the day.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. Oh, just missed.
Pointy thing, okay.
A par putt awaits. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
There must be a button that you push to make the fucking...
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. We're picking up on the second hole. Let's get into it. This one's for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the hybrid. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And looks like we're taking another look at that one. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
This one's online. Oh, so close.
Yeah, I don't need
3 feet to the cup.
2K23, mate.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for ninth. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par four.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
I don't even know how to fucking see down the course or any shit like that.
This one heading to the bunker.
Sitting at 2 over par. Currently tied for ninth.
You used to be able to see what you're doing. And it's difficult.
Close to the surface here. The green side rough. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. Ah, absolutely flushed. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking really good.
That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
People sending me messages saying I owe money. I don't know which money. Well, no, I just paid the bill. So.
A tie for 4th place if you can hold this putt. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. Sitting at 2 over for the day. We have a par 5 here. Time to take advantage.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Nicely done. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 2 shots behind. Well played, mate. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. That's pretty tidy. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Sitting at 1 over for the day.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And we've arrived at a par 3.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
This one might need to get down a little. Oh, my.
That was a nice
from the tee, no
shot.
less. That's great stuff.
Second
spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Next up is this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their 2nd shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. From around 170 yards here, just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the 7. And he's safely on the green. Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Little birdie look in here.
Right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Oh shit, I did it too fucking soon.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. That's a touch of class.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Nicely done. And this putt to move into first place. That's frustrating. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Looks good.
That gets the job done. So no movement there. The player remains at even par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
We have a par 4 on this one.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 1 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Ooh, back there, horsey. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
No, that's too bad. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the 5-wood. This would be a great up and down. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This one to save par.
Ouch,
Oh,
that hurts.
dang.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
And he's down there.
This is looking around 115 yards out.
And he's hit that inside the range. And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Just didn't drop. And this one is for his par. And the putt drops. Now even par heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
Going with the 6-iron here. There's this one to kick right. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for par here.
Leading by a shot after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
I know who I like. Hey.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Ooh.
Oh, can't ball.
An opportunity to make a par here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston can be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
And this putt is for a final score of 70. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Horrible clubhouse. I got 3, whatever that is. Why do I have a ball with a fucking hat on it? There's another hat with a ball on it. Got a hat ball with a hat with shades on it. Very nice. Bloody store has bullshit in it. Need to do some hot training.
In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now, to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt will be.
No.
The backswing meter at the bottom of your screen is going to give
now
you
it puts
a target
the fucking line
for where
on the
your
screen.
strength should be. Now, as you pull back, you want to wait until the indicator gets in that white part of the backswing. That's what we're looking for. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit downhill, you'll want to ease up on the weight, so move that aim marker a little bit closer to you by pulling down on. That's the stuff. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go.
Or at least now it allows you to do multiple lines. So before it only let you do one line. Just forward a little bit.
Well done on that lesson. And with that, you are ready. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Well, you've got that one down. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. That was well done. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So, we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip, and then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Let's just go ahead and give that another try.
I missed it completely. I'm like, fucking hell.
Nice work. You're going to come across situations like
oh, look
this
at me
one
hit
where
the
you
ball.
want to adjust
Oh,
the
you fucked it up
spin
completely.
and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin, and then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Well, not quite. Let's try that again.
I didn't even fucking do it that time.
Not quite. Let's try that one again. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range.
How did that fucking happen?
That should probably be tried again. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of it.
Well, enough of that now. Hitting the balls in golf.